Hi, divas. Welcome back to my channel! This is Sunshine. I'm Julia. This is Coffee Talk, an unfiltered, unedited conversation between you and me as friends. Except today, it is seltzer talk. I'm drinking a blackberry bubbly. I think it has like an umlaut on top of the U. I have had no time to film this week. I have had no time at all. This one is angry. She's like been angry at me for like 3 days because I have been stressed out, wired. She's literally like climbed on top of me multiple times, like, please chill out. Unfortunately, she has been unsuccessful, therefore she is still angry. But we're here. We're here because I have had a subject on my mind that I need to talk to you guys about. And as I do that, I'm going to drink seltzer. I'm fresh out the shower and I feel like I need to like just put some stuff on my face, brush my hair, and we need to talk about this because it's been on my mind. I need to talk to you guys about Enya. I need to talk to you guys about Enya. Do you, like, I think this is the most unhinged I've ever been on the internet, ever. Which is why it's in the coffee talk category. It's not in the vlog category, so it's like the unofficial official. Do you guys, please tell me you know about Enya. If you don't, I will play like under 5 seconds of Enya so you know what Enya sounds like. Okay. Here's a good example. Ready? Okay. I'm gonna like hold on. Okay. Enya is trending on TikTok. And Instagram. She's so sick of it. She's sick of it because she's been hearing it. Okay. The one thing about me is you need to know that I've been listening to Enya since I was 11 years old. I love Enya. I've always loved Enya. Honestly, if you grow up in any like classical music vocal genre adjacent, you probably got down to Josh Groban, Sarah Brightman, Enya, Charlotte Church, that category of music. So Enya's trending on TikTok. And it's always that one. It's a little bit of like May It Be, a smidgen of Only Time. Her greatest hits, although they're missing some of the true classics like Adiamus. If you want to get hyped about whatever it is you are doing, dishes, driving, a work presentation, you put on Adiamus by Enya, you are about to be so hype. Like, you're about to go in there charging into battle with a sword. You don't even know where you got it from. So Enya's trending on TikTok. And the thing is, she's been trending for a while. And let me be abundantly clear, divas. So well deserved. But the reason I need to talk about this is because I have been having a bit of a stressful time, in case you cannot tell by my affect and general demeanor. Work has been really tough. Rebuilding and like not feeling not financially has been really tough. Juggling everything, everybody, and my health has been really tough. And so I've been a little stressed. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take a bath. I'm going to take a bath with Epsom salts. I'm going to light a candle. I'm going to listen to some Enya. And the thing of it is, immediately, I put it on, I get in the bath, the Epsom salts are already there, a sprinkling of some herbs. I love a little rosemary in the bath. Why? It smells great, it feels good, it's good for your hair, it feels like you're like brewing in a little bit of tea. And it's good for your muscles. Well, the Epsom salts are, whatever. So I put on Enya. I lean back. My bathtub is not a full-size bathtub, in case you were wondering. My bathtub is made for people under 4 feet tall. I don't know why. It's installed diagonally in the bathroom because even like the short bathtub situation doesn't fit in my bathroom because I live in New York City and everything is tiny. So I'm like sitting like this with my legs out like this in the bathtub so that my legs can soak in the Epsom salt, and then I'm having to put my legs up like this so that my back can get under and my back can get soaked by the Epsom salt. So knees are up, soaking my back. Enya is playing, doing her thing. She's a miracle worker. Amazing. I'm transported. I am back. Where I am back. Another thing you need to know about me is I love Lord of the Rings. I've always loved Lord of the Rings. I've been obsessed with Lord of the Rings since before the movies came out. So again, I want to say like 10. I got my education early. In case you were wondering what my credentials are on this. First of all, I've read the Silmarillion. Not a lot of people can say that. Second of all, I've read Sir Giles of Ham, because nobody's read that, but I was like, I need to know everything he ever wrote. J.R.R. Tolkien. So, obsessed with Lord of the Rings, always have been. One of my primary hobbies, like growing up before the invention of the iPhone, which ruined me having a hobby, but was writing fan fiction about Lord of the Rings on the internet for hours and hours after school, after all my homework got done, etc. and so forth, with various like internet friends and strangers. And like, so naturally, like, I want to say when the first movie came out, I was like 11. Go to see it in theater. I'm terrified. I can't even do scary movies. And these like Nazgul, scary, hooded creatures are like there, like trying to get all these like cute little guys. And I like know it's coming because I've read all the books, but I'm in the movie theater. I am like 10 years old. I'm like freaking out because of these scary dudes. And then all of a sudden I hear this ethereal music. I'm like, what is this? What is this? I'm hearing, like, there's the light, the elves are coming, Galadriel, like, pops up with her hair looking chef's kiss. I mean, Gimli wanted, like, 2 strands of her hair. That's how good it looked. So, yeah, you could say I was, still am a little bit obsessed with Lord of the Rings. I had the poster in my room. Certain areas on that poster may have been covered in glitter lip gloss. You can guess which character teenage me, tweenage me was smooching in the comments. Feel free. It's not who you think. It's not who you think. That's all I'm gonna say. So I'm in the theater. I'm obsessed before it even starts. I hear the music. The elves are there. I'm like, what is this? This is sorcery. I'm transported. Not only am I watching Lord of the Rings, I'm in Middle Earth. I'm with the elves. I'm in the circle. Enya is singing. And I'm like, I need to listen to this all the time. I think at the time I didn't realize that my tiny little nervous system was like so dysregulated with teenage hormones and like everything else that was probably like stressing me out at the time or whatever, that like made me need to listen to Enya all the time. When I say listen to Enya all the time, I feel like you're not understanding. So this was at a time where I took the bus to and from school every day. School bus. In the morning and on the way back. I had a CD player. I had headphones that wrapped around the back. Why? Because it felt better. And also because my ponytail at that time was lower on my head, lower in the back. So they had to go under the ponytail. Because on top, it wasn't working. It's like falling off, falling forward, it wasn't working. So it had to go around the back. So, headphones around the back. Circular CD player, right? Anti-skip technology. That was a lie. They just wrote that on the CD player. They didn't have that. What does that even mean? You could see through this. There was a clear part. So if it was a circle, this part was clear. So you could see the spinning CD. So I don't know if it was for... Shh, Siri, I was not talking to you. You could see the spinning disc. So I don't know if it was like immediate, like allowance money immediately after the movie came out. The movie came out Thanksgiving. So I want to say maybe it was a Christmas gift from the Sam Goody album by Enya. I listened every morning and every afternoon on that school bus. The same album. Blue. I want to say it was called A Day Without Rain. CD player, blue. The light blue spinning around. I want to say I had everything memorized from the beginning to the end. There's a track called Intro on that album because it doesn't have any words to it. It just is like vague. Like I think there's a piano and some like humming noises. It's like reminiscent of like Pure Moods, that introduction. There's also like an epilogue situation at the end. So, and I have to be honest, about half of her tracks are English on that album, and half are in Latin. Some of it is fake Latin, which I learned. What I'd like to believe about Enya, first of all, in case you can't tell, I think Enya's a genius. I think Enya is a genius, possibly an angel, definitely like a witch, like maybe a fairy princess. So what I'd like to believe is that Enya had a concept of like what she wanted the songs in Latin to like be about. And she was like, and we should do it in Latin because honestly, like that's the vibe I'm going for here. I want it to be ancient. I want it to be like, you know, pre-industrial revolution. You know what I'm saying? So whoever it was brings her the real Latin, and she's just like not passing the vibe check. Doesn't sound good. in the old mouth. We're gonna swap these words around. I'm gonna put this word in here because it's better vowels, and that's better. And because, like, I swear, a bunch of her songs are fake Latin, like, and they're amazing. And as a child, I memorized that. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna sing this in my head. Meanwhile, everybody else on the school bus is, one, dunking on me, two, listening to, like, Good Charlotte, Green Day, Paramore, like, kind of punky or hip-hop, or I don't know. I'm listening to Enya, trying to relax after school, staring out the window, trying not to cry on the school bus. I'm glad Enya is trending on TikTok and Instagram. She should be. Her music is absolutely elite. I listen, like, if given the choice of listening to, like, anything else and Enya, I would pick Enya almost every time. I'm saying, if I was limited. I'm not limited. So I do sometimes listen to other stuff. But if you're like, hey, you need to take a bath and listen to something, Enya. Every time. Do you even have a question about that? I don't. Enya deserves everything she's got. I mean, truly. The woman, she, like, sold out arenas at the time, full orchestra situation, singing, you know, Hans Zimmer, greatest composers of our time, living the dream, doing her thing. And now, see, here's what people don't know about Enya. Enya lives in a castle in Ireland with, like, 40 cats. Here's how I like to imagine her. First of all, what a life. Second of all, here's how I like to imagine Enya. I like to imagine Enya basically getting to, like, do whatever she wants in this little Irish, like, area, vicinity. She could order delivery, but she goes out, she just, like, puts on, like, a scarf and some sunglasses so people don't know who she is, but they kind of know who she is, and they think she's, like, very mysterious. And the thing is, here's what I also like to think about Enya. I like to think about Enya that she, like, could see a cat, like a stray cat in Ireland where she lives, and be like, this cat doesn't have a home, and she just, like, adds it to, like, her pack. She lives in a castle. If that cat doesn't like other cats, that cat could have its own room in that castle. And I'd like to think that she does that. Because here's the thing. She if she wanted to, she could be like, guess what? It's been 25 years. Okay, 20 years, whatever. It's been 20 years. I'm coming back. I'm going on tour. One city per country. One night only. She would sell everywhere. Who doesn't want to see Enya? Can you imagine the lasers alone? The orchestra, the also, in case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm using up the sample sizes of things. I'm just using the samples up because we're trying to use stuff up here. We're trying to use up and get rid. This is how we continue decluttering. This is how we keep going. If you want to call that a project pan, you can be my guest and call it a project pan. I'm not going to presume to call it a project pan because I'm not doing an official thing or looking up what that entails. But we're using up what we have, and we're making do, and we're doing our best. Back to Enya. If Enya wanted to, she could sell out every city in the world, but she doesn't. She's like, I came, I saw, I conquered, I'm done. I don't need to do anymore. I don't want to be greedy. I also just kind of want to live my life and do my thing. Rescue cats. Live in a castle. I mean, same. Honestly. Like, same. No notes. No notes. Perfect life. Like, good for her. Does she have a significant other? Not according to Google. Not according to, like, anything I've seen. It's just her vibing with the cats. I feel like... I feel like she could... And the thing is, let's say Lord of the Rings or Peter Jackson, somebody good, you know? Because, like, I have to be honest, I have not watched those Rings of Power because I heard they were not good. But then somebody... Who was it? Somebody said that they were good. But a bunch of people said that they weren't good, so I didn't want to ruin it for myself. Let's say Peter Jackson came back and was like, Enya, I need you. I need you to record a song for this Lord of the Rings adjacent project. She was like, I'll do it for $10 million. He's like, done. She comes out of retirement. She records one song from... They bring the recording equipment to her. Why? Because she's Enya. She records the one song. She gets her $10 million. Everyone's like, oh my God, Enya's back. That's how to do it. Make them miss you. Like, some people are too relevant. Dare I say Taylor Swift? Girl, go, like, hide away for a couple minutes and then come back and people will be like, oh, thank God, she's back. She was gone. I missed her. Every time I turn around, this girl's in the news. Like, let me miss you. Like, you seem desperate. No shade to Taylor Swift, or if you like Taylor Swift, to be honest. Like, I enjoy a lot of her music. But I'm just saying, like, maybe let us miss you a little bit. You're constantly in the headlines, like, all the time. It's annoying. If I could have a conversation with Enya's manager from, like, 1997 to 2001, I feel like I could have, like, the career of my dreams. I just would like to pick their brain. I would like to know what's going on. Like, because she did it. She did it right. Like, truly, no notes, living her best life, continuing to live her best life, doing it right. So I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying it in terms of oh, I liked Enya before Enya was Enya. Even though I did. But here's the thing. Like, I was getting, like, bullied on the school bus for listening to Enya all the time. And now Enya is trending on TikTok when I'm, you know, how old I am right now. I'm just like, y'all could have let me live back then. I was just trying to, like, calm down and de-stress. You know. 15 years later, 20 years later, whatever, I'm still listening to the same thing in my bath, in my shower, and whatever, trying to calm down, still doing the same thing on loop during a stressful week. Could have just let me live. I don't know. I just really like Enya. I've always really liked Enya. I feel like she's a good role model for girls. Like, I mean, she wasn't, like, being, like, sexual or weird or gross or anything. She was just, like, in, like, ethereal dresses, some, like, crazy makeup. There was, like, CGI birds in some of her videos and albums and stuff. Butterflies, like, Nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna post this, and y'all are gonna, like, eat me up in the comments for being manic on the internet, but this is where we're at. We're at yelling about Enya, screaming about taking a bath, drinking seltzer. It's night. I worked for like 10 hours today because of the demands of my new job. We're just doing our best here. Like, look at her. She's exhausted on my behalf. Like, she's so fed up with me. We're out here, you know? Anyway. If you liked this video, and I don't know why you would like this video, but if you liked this video, consider liking the video. If you have thoughts or feelings, or perhaps concerns, feel free to leave them in the comments below. If you want more people to see this channel, consider hyping the video, which you can do on your phone by swiping the comments section a couple times till you get to the star. And if you haven't subscribed yet, listen, you're missing out. This is a drop in the bucket of my thoughts and feelings on so many things in this world. Listen, subscribe for my really cute cat. How could you not like this beautiful, cute, adorable cat? If you want to see more of her, subscribe. We'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming soon that's slightly less unhinged. I've literally been thinking about this for like 4 days, and I was just like, I just need to tell them. I need to tell them about Enya. Like, why is no one talking about Enya? She's trending on TikTok. Everyone should be talking about Enya all the time. Am I the only one who thinks this? You know, one thing about me is I love Enya. Okay. I'll see you next time. Okay, thanks. Love you. Bye.